would want to be tempted to say, yes, the CPP appears to be a party of Breakaway, because if you look at certain antecedents, Dr. Pakwesi Ndum was with the CPP, and he had to leave the CPP and form his own party. And now we have a situation where Dr. Abu Sakara is also left the CPP, and he is threatening to go independent. And if you want to be cynical, you would say, yes, why is the CPP just a party that is always noted for people leaving the party, you know? But these are not unheard of in political party activity. I mean, breaking away from political parties to form another political party or to go independent is part and parcel of political exercise. But political parties would have to do everything in their power to prevent this issue about Breakaway, because it does have a cumulative effect on the party. So to be fair to the CPP, we can't say they are the only party of Breakaway, but to the extent that is a smaller party that is trying to make a mark in the Ghanaian political dispensation out of the two main political parties, which is the NDC, NPP, you would want to think that they would really try as much as possible to avoid such breakaways. Well, I think it is not only a problem of Samia. I think it's a collective problem within the CPP. There is a lot of ego, and also there is the need for the CPP to move away from just this Nkrumah's ideology. Because frankly, we live in a country now where most people don't even know Nkrumah. They were not born at that time. I would be 43 years. Soon, and I really don't know anything about Nkrumah. All I know about Nkrumah, it's through reading and all those things. So for you to want to revolve your activities around Nkrumahism and all those things, I think can be problematic. So I think the ideology itself is a problem, and this whole idea of trying to revolve the CPP around the old hands who had known and engaged with Nkrumah's ideologies, it's itself also a problem. And I also think that people think Samia might be the problem because they think she's pushing to be the presidential candidate of the party. But I think she on her own can't do anything. It's a collective thing, and I don't think she should be singled out for blame. Well, not for the foreseeable future, frankly. I mean, if you look across the length and breadth of the world, third forces are really difficult to have in any political dispensation. Even in the advanced democracies, you talk about the USA, you talk about Britain, third forces really don't make any impact. Well, it's not going to be any different from the independent presidential candidates we've had in the past. Because if you look at the way political parties conduct themselves, it doesn't really start just when we are in the election year. You've got to have structures. The structures have to be from the constituency, branches, wards, and all those things. And those are the people who go out there to fight for you, advocate for you, and all those things. As an independent candidate, you might not necessarily have those structures, and people don't really understand this whole concept that an independent person, one person can be a president. How do you go about nominating, choosing your executive and all those things? So we across the length and breadth of the world, this idea of independent presidential candidates is not something that has catched up. The fortunes can be revised based on their policies and how they engage with the youth. But if they only hold on to the Nkrumah's ideology as they are pushing it now, I don't think their fortunes can be revived.